Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of IGCSE English language, English as a first language 0500. And I will be sharing with you the key messages of text A. And I will also be sharing the sample answer produced by some of the students in mock exams. I will start from the weak attempt and I will move on towards the best at the ideal attempt. So please watch complete video so that you get complete idea how to obtain full marks in text A, which is the most easy as well as starter question, and it carries 15 marks, and you should be having enough practice of this question and this text so that you complete it in as limited time as possible, and you will be able to complete it in short time when you will follow my instructions. And I am not going to give you something from my personal knowledge only. I will be enhancing my information and knowledge with the examiner's message, which the examiner has shared in the examiner reports of 2023. So, my dear student, let's start with the key messages of different from text A. So the first key message is that in response to text A, candidates were asked to answer a series of short answer questions. You must remember that this is a question which demands short answer questions. So you should first of all have very clear idea that the demand is to write short answers. Please stop writing lengthy, unnecessarily detailed answers because the requirement is that it requires short answers. More effective responses paid careful attention to the command words in their instructions as well as the number of marks allocated to individual questions. Two things need to be kept in mind. The examiner has given this message in the key messages of general introduction, and the same message is being repeated for text A, that command words are to be understood. If the question says suggest, then you are supposed to give suggested meaning. If the question says give two details, then you are supposed to give two independent details in two bullet points form, not that you are writing the two details in the form of one point. And you must pay heed to the marks that the question is carrying in the individual scenario. Candidates demonstrated sound understanding. Sound understanding means complete understanding, very good understanding, by selecting appropriate details. Appropriate details means relevant details. And they even picked evidence. Evidence means they picked up that information from the text in concise and focused answers. So this is the comment of the examiner when the student followed the instruction. And I will show you in a few minutes as to how when the candidate did not follow this, how they came up with lengthy answers, how they did repetition in their paper, how they wasted their time, and how you are supposed to now follow these commands and instruction and achieve full marks in text A without wasting much of their precious time. Less effective responses. What was the mistake which they did? They wrote too much or they failed to follow the instruction of using own words. So these are the two mistakes, my dear student, that you are supposed to avoid. When the question says write in own words, 100% you have to write own words. If there are two words, you will give two synonyms of each word separately, one per word. And if the question says write short answer, the demand of text A is brevity, so you will write short answers. Some candidates offered several possible answers. I will show you how these mistakes which the examiners have pointed out. Human nature is so much, you can say, close to each other, and how obvious these mistakes were to the examiners in advance also, because obviously they are very experienced teachers, that the students gave possible answers so that the examiner may choose any one answer which he thinks is appropriate. So this is, my dear students, a very silly mistake, thus using time inefficiently and sometimes diluting evidence of understanding. Diluting means meaning the depth you evaporated from your answer, and obviously you wasted your precious time. I have told you that in 2 hours of P1 you have to do text A, text B, then you have to do 2C, then you have to do 2D, then the last most lengthy question, extended writing. 5 questions you have to do. So for this paper, for this text A, you should have maximum 15 to 20 minutes. This carries 15 marks, so you should be spending 15 minutes. Ideal will be 15 and average attempt should take 20 minutes. But if you will practice a few more papers before the start, before the commencement of your exam, I am sure you can further reduce your timings. When can a student lose marks? Now you see, again the examiner has given very clear instruction that when can you lose marks in text A, where answers did not achieve both marks available for each phrase. It was usually due to the candidate's partial use of the words. Partial use of the words, for example, means half explanation. For example, there were two words, one was substituted with synonym and the other one was not. So obviously you will get 1/2 from the text. For example, the words were staff quit. Now, if meaning of staff is a singular worker or employer, mark will not be credited because staff means a group of workers. Staff means a group of employees or many employees or more than one employee. So if you wrote wrong meaning of staff and correct meaning of quit, 1/2 will be awarded. Marks will not be awarded for vague. Vague means unclear meanings and incomplete explanations. If the meaning is incomplete or it is not very clear, no marks will be awarded. Occasionally, marks were lost due to vague answers. When the examiner will not understand the kind of language or English you will use in order to explain something, obviously you will not be there to discuss and argue. So for vague answers, 0 mark will be awarded. When marks were lost, we will be looking at further detail of this because this passage carries 15 marks. So let's look at further detail. Candidates should be aware that the 2 marks offered for each sub-question of question 1B will always require all parts of the phrase to be explained clearly and precisely in the context of the text. Now, what does it mean? Okay, 2 marks will be offered for each sub question. You know, there are several parts of different questions. Of question 1B will always require if all parts of the phrase will be explained. If you explained some part and left the other part unexplained, obviously marks will be deducted. A smaller number of responses offered only 1 or 2 points. In which question? If the question was carrying 3 marks, the last question of text A, it carries 3 marks. Not paying attention to the information that there were 3 marks available for this question. So obviously marks will be deducted, and when marks were lost, it was usually because the candidate did not offer 3 clearly differentiated points. The last question of text A carries 3 marks. 3 independent points need to be made. You can make 3 bullet points, or even if you write in the form of sentences, full stop should be there after 1 point is complete and 3 distinct points should be there. Then you will be given full marks in that question. Now I am going to share with you the sample answers of text A. So, my dear student, here is the sample paper from mock examination which was conducted recently. I have checked it and I am going to share with you the exam mistakes which the students have done, which the examiner has clearly pointed out that you are supposed to avoid. And even from the comments which I have written at different places while checking the paper, you can note down my instructions for the candidates and you can follow the same steps for your improvement in the coming exam. First of all, I wrote, do not waste time in writing irrelevant information. It means that you are supposed to write only what is demanded from you. And you see, this is question number 1 and it has several sub parts. This is what the examiner was talking about. Now let's look at the mistakes which the candidate has done. As far as the question 1A is concerned, it is correct. Only don't worry was missing in it, and I did not deduct mark for that mistake. Now you see here is the mistake. For example, the question very clearly says use your own words. Explain what the text means by. So you see this is the command word, and the two words for which you need to write the synonyms, the first one is immense and the second one is value. Now you see the student has deviated the space limit. What is the mistake that he is doing? First of all, he is repeating the wordings of the question. The student has written immense value here means, and I have cut it. There is no need to repeat the wording of the question. There is no need to waste your time. There is no need to exceed the space limit. Just look at the marks that the question is carrying. Only two words are required to write down the answer. The first meaning is that of immense, and the second meaning of value is required. For example, for immense, you can write great, and for value, you can write importance. So only two words were required, and all these two lines that the student has written, he has made three mistakes. Space limit has been exceeded, wording of the question has been repeated, and number three, time has been wasted. So please avoid that. And look at the second part, diverse destinations. This was from line number 5. Now you see what is the mistake by the candidate. Again, he is repeating the wording of the question. He says diverse destinations here refers to. The examiner has not demanded from you the reference, has not demanded from you the inferential meaning. The examiner has simply demanded from you the own words part. This is a question with demand own words, and it just requires the synonyms. And what is the meaning given? Different places, or it means totally different places to visit. You see, the examiner, the student has repeated himself. There was no need to repeat it. Just two words were required to write down the answer. At the end, I will be sharing with you the best answer also, where the student wrote everything very briefly and very accurately. Now you see here the question demanded give two ways. This was the command word for this question. And the other command word is reread. And the question itself says reread paragraph 3. So any student who will write down the answer without rereading, he will be making a mistake. He says give two ways in which attending the conference changed the writer. Now, the examiner, was the mistake done by the student? He wrote and in the middle and he joined the 2 points. I have given marks, but I am making the video with the intention of giving clarity to you that there might be some strict examiner who might deduct your 1 mark over here because you did not split the two ways in the form of 2 points. You might be say that this is too rigid or this is too difficult to follow. But when the command word says give two ways, then why don't you make 2 points in writing down about the two ways? Here you should be starting new line instead of writing and is to be cut over here. So I'm cutting it right before you. Then the question says identify. The command word is identify. Identify means you have to search it. From where? From the text. Two mistakes. How many mistakes? Two mistakes. What are the marks for this question? It carries 2 marks. What is the score that the student has gained? -1. Why? Because I have made, you see, these bullets I have made, and I have drawn 2 lines that this is how two mistakes are to be written in the form of two independent points. Now you see in hurry the student has made mistakes of spellings. As far as beginning and uninteresting are concerned, the examiner might ignore them, but he will not ignore your mistakes of formatting. What is the mistake of formatting? That he demanded from you 2 mistakes and you are joining them in the form of 1 point. That is something that you are supposed to avoid. Now here is another student's attempt on the same paper. Now you see what is the mistake that this student is making. Using your own words, explain what the text means by immense value, good, Openings hold great significance to an article. You see, just meaning was required, and two words immense value, and only this is the meaning great significant. Now, examiner might not cut your irrelevant answer. The examiner might not choose your right answer because he might consider it wrong because of your mistakes. Then diverse destination, and look what the student has done over here. The instructor has visited completely different places. You see, the student is making sentences wrong approach several times. -1 is being done for the wrong approach, but still in this easy text the student make these mistakes. So my humble request is that please avoid them in your Cambridge exams for the sake of your excellent results and for the sake of the efforts that the teachers are making upon you. Then the command word is give two ways, and two ways are being demanded. So obviously you will be giving two ways in which attending the conference changed the writer. You see, two ways, and again he has joined them in the form of one point and has been written. This and is to be cut, and in the form of bullet. First point will be made, and here the second bullet point will be made, and 1 mark and second mark, and 2 points should be given in the form of 2 points, just as I have made. In the same way, the next question says identify two mistakes made by writers of unsuccessful articles. Again, he has joined them by using and. Again, two mistakes, 2 points have not been made. So please avoid these mistakes. And now I will be sharing with you one more question, which is the last question of text A. Third point was missing. You see, the student has joined all the points, and this question demanded rereading of paragraph 6 and 7. It demanded own words, must underline the command words of the question. Why people might not accept the writer's advice about being a travel writer. Avoid repeating wording of the question. You see, the student has written according to paragraph. Some people may be hesitant to follow writer's suggestion. There is no need to repeat the wording of the question. And since the third point was missing, 2 points were made in this answer. So 2 marks have been awarded. And as far as the previous question is concerned, let me tell you what was the mistake in that. The question demanded explain why people like to read good travel writing according to the text. So questions wording are being repeated according to the text. New things instead of places has been written. So you see, this question carried 3 marks and 2 marks have been awarded. And this is generous checking. Cambridge examiners might be more strict than this. Now I'm going to share with you the best answers for text A. Look at the brevity that this student has adopted. Give the example. Give the example meaning one example. So you see, the example has been written using inverted commas. 1 mark has been awarded. Immense value. Just two words were required, and the student has beautifully written just two words. So I could not stop myself from awarding star as well. Then the question demanded diverse destination. The student has written different locations. 2 marks, 2 marks, 2 marks. No comments by the examiner because everything is perfect. Now you see, two ways, and look at the way beautifully the student has divided the point into form of 2 points. His writing improved, became a good writer. And now you see how briefly the answers have been written. Questions wordings have not been repeated. Then do not get to the point immediately. Do not start. Two mistakes. So the two mistakes have been written in the form of two bullet points. 2 marks have been awarded. So this is the beauty of brevity, that you follow the demand of the examiner very carefully. This is another attempt where the brevity is there. I'm not going to read out the answer. I'm just showing you the picture of how the student has written. Now you see, again, this is mistake that the student is repeating the wording of the question. Immense meaning great, and value meaning importance. There is no need to waste your time by independently writing down the meaning of every word. Just write great importance. Just write this. This one is irrelevant and wastage of time. Brevity is the key to success. This is the comment given by me because brevity is honestly speaking the key to success.